Water in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today, we're going to be doing a Teasy light video. My client has been in a few of my videos, so you have seen her before. She was recently dark all over and we're trying to take her a little bit lighter. We actually really love the color she is right now. It's like a grown out blondie balayage. It's beautiful. So we're just going to be brightening it up and refreshing it today, not changing it too much, but we are going to be overlapping lightener because she wants to be a little bit lighter towards the ends, and that's where this comes into play. So Joico recently just released this line, and it's called the Defy Damage series, and it's supposed to help counteract damage as you lift. We all know there are things like Olaplex and bond enhancements out there, and this is kind of similar but a little bit different. So we're going to be using all of these steps today while we color her hair, and we're going to see how it works. So if you're interested in watching how this works, stay tuned.
Okay, so we have our lightener all mixed up. We're of course going to be using our Framar foils, and this is the before that we are working with today. So my client here has really good hair. She was dark brown for a while, and we have slowly started taking her lighter. I believe I did a video on the beginning of the process a few months back. I will try to find that video and link it below. She actually really loves the color she is right now, so we're really just wanting to refresh it and pop out any darker pieces that we might still have in there, and basically just giving her her last final session. She doesn't want to be a whole ton blonder because she likes the tone, but she wants some areas to be a little bit lighter. So we are going straight up the back on either side doing Teasy lights, and we are using that Joico mist. This is something that you spray on the hair before you apply lightener. So instead of mixing it in, you saturate the actual piece of hair before, which if you think about it kind of makes sense because it's almost like adding protection before you go in and lighten the hair.
When it hurts like this, we climb the greatest heights, jump down and have a fight, and that's all we'll ever like, but that can never change my mind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. Yeah. When it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, when it hurts.
We are doing this full head with Teasy lights. We're doing Teasy lights because, like I said, we're just wanting to kind of refreshen and brighten up this hair. We're not necessarily wanting to go in and do a full highlight to get her a lot lighter. Teasy lights are honestly my favorite way to give the appearance of a balayage because we can go in, customize where we want them to lay, and then smudge it down with a toner at the bowl.
When it hurts like this, we hold each other high, but we fall 1,000 times. But I'd never say goodbye or ever leave this stuff behind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. Yeah. When it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, when it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like,
Hi, my name is Sue Styles, and I'm sponsored by Framar, not Framar. These are the embossed sheets that we're using today for Kendra's Teasy light. Look how sturdy they are. They're amazing. Framar gloves that were sent to me personally by the Framar boys. It said XOXO Framar boys because they love me. I'm secretly dating one of them. Frenchie, if you're watching.
When it comes to the front section of the hair when doing Teasy lights, it's totally your preference if you want to do slices or just fine highlights. For her, I really want this to look natural and sun-kissed, so I'm doing mostly highlights that are a little further up than the rest of the hair, and then I may throw in a slice or two to kind of give it a little bit of a brighter appearance, but I don't want it to be too chunky or too big.
When it hurts like this, we climb the greatest heights, jump down and have a fight, and that's all we'll ever like, but that can never change my mind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. Yeah. When it hurts like this, never like, never like.
We're now mixing up Joico Lumishine, and I am using 6N, 6NA with 5 volume here. I have equal parts of each tone with the 5 volume developer, equal parts with the developer and the color. I'm using a small Goldwell brush to apply this. This is one of my favorite brushes to use when applying color at the bowl because it blends and spreads the product really nicely, and it also kind of helps you like distribute the product as you go. I feel like it doesn't leave any harsh lines. It blends really well on its own, and it's just really easy to use, especially for detailing and hairline work around the front of the face. So now we are taking her foils out and laying her back. And initially, I just wanted to say that the product seemed to work really well. That spray that we had used before, I feel like it didn't affect the way that the hair lifted. She lifted really, really well, and her hair still felt really healthy and really strong, which was great as well. I am doing a shadowed smudge on her. I need to do a video on this, but I have 3 different ways I like to do these techniques at the bowl. I have a tap, a shadow, and a smudge. Tap is less noticeable, shadow's right in between, and then smudge is more noticeable. With brunettes, I typically do smudges just because I do want it to look a little bit more like a balayage, but I'm not going down super, super far, especially in the front. It's almost like it's a teardrop shape where it goes further down in the back and then a little higher up towards the front of the face.
We hold each other high, but we fall 1,000 times. But I'd never say goodbye or ever leave this stuff behind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it.
All right, now that the smudge has been sitting a minute, we're going to tone the ends. For the ends, I used Redken Shades EQ 8GI, 8N, and then a dash of 9P. And we did use the shampoo and conditioner that came in that Joico kit as well, and I really liked the consistency of it. I felt like it worked pretty good. And then I will show you guys the final result after this, but I just wanted to quickly talk about what I thought of the system. I do feel like it's a really good idea, especially for clients who have somewhat damaged hair or pre-lightened hair trying to go even lighter. I feel like it's always good just to have a precaution and do something to help protect the hair. We also put the mask on her so she could have extra moisture, and it helped a ton. So let me know what you guys think. I think it's the perfect summer hair transitioning into fall. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.